Starting off with storage, the PS5 will have a 825GB solid state drive. This is the first time PlayStation is using a solid state drive, as this should be. It's 2020. This will translate into crazy fast loading times, so when you're starting up a game or leaving a cutscene, it should be instant. I'm not sure why they chose a random number and didn't just make it 1TB for storage, but I tried looking it up and apparently it's because they had to make a special kind of SSD and this was the number they landed on. 16GB of RAM, the PS4 had 8, so this is a huge improvement. Even though it may not seem like much, 16GB for a gaming console is a lot. Ray tracing, I don't really know what this is, but it has to do with lighting, shadows, and details and the way the game looks. Just glad it's in the bag. 4K Blu-ray drive, the PS4 had Blu-ray but it wasn't 4K. So just the 4K Blu-ray player costs about $200 to $400, so that's a good addition. And obviously the games will be in 4K. Backwards compatibility, this shouldn't even be on a list, it should just be a given at this point. But yeah, you'll be able to play PS4 games. At launch it'll only be 100 games, but they plan on adding more. The PS5 has a crazy GPU. It has 10.28 teraflops compared to the PS4 that had 1.84 teraflops. That just means crazy graphics, up to 8K upscaling, and 4K for sure. There's a lot more complicated stuff going on inside the PS5, but I hope this gives you a better understanding of how powerful this beast is, and gets you excited for its release. The DualShock controller has been renamed to the DualSense controller. They've had more than 5 years to refine and make the PS4 controller even better than it already was. They've added textures to the controller for better grip, haptic feedback so you can feel the responsiveness while you're playing. I think this will provide a better experience than vibration. This way they can choose which areas of the controller to send vibration to, whereas before it was just the whole controller vibrating. These new adaptive triggers will help reduce the delay in pressing R2 and L2. Even though it is only a few milliseconds, it does make a difference. The controller will finally have a USB-C port, so that means faster charging, and a built-in microphone and speaker. Let's talk about the price. As of right now, the price isn't confirmed. Rumors have it anywhere from $400 to $800, which I don't think is accurate. But we can look at the previous generations and see how the price has changed over the years. The PS1 launched at a retail price of $299, and so did the PS2. It jumped up really high with the PS3 at $599, and then back down to $399 for the PS4. Looking at these prices and also knowing that the PS5 will be offered in a digital version and a physical version, I think there will be two different prices at launch. I'm gonna go with $599 for the normal version, the physical one, and $499 for the digital edition. That's it for the PS5. Now let's talk about some of the games they showed at the event.
A hero's just someone who doesn't give up. Your dad said that. He was right. Now it's your turn. Go be a hero, Miles.
Okay, let's do this.
Right off the bat, we get a look at the new Spider-Man game for the PS5, Spider-Man Miles Morales. I'm a little confused about this game because I don't see how it's going to be that much different from the Spider-Man game we already got. The graphics look good, but I'm not worried about the graphics. It's the PS5, the graphics are supposed to be amazing. I'm skeptical because they're in the same city, the map will pretty much be the same, only difference will be the character and the storyline. This just feels more like a DLC than a full-on game. And the last Spider-Man game got really repetitive after a while, so I want to see what they do to fix that in this game. Next up, we have Ratchet and Clank. I decided to show this game because it's a PlayStation classic. I remember playing it on the PS2 for the first time, and it was one of the most fun and easygoing games I've ever played. It's been almost 20 years since the first one came out, but they haven't done much to change it over the years. So I hope the PS5 can take it to the next level. The gameplay also shows how powerful the PS5 is. Ratchet is using portals to travel through different worlds, and the maps are loading like it's nothing.
I will never get used to that.
They only showed a few seconds of this game, but it looks really cool. The movements kind of remind me of Devil May Cry, and I like the way the world looks and the way the monsters look. This game is called Project Athia, and it's a PlayStation exclusive. This was probably my favorite game from the whole event. It's called Stray, not Stray Kitty, but I think it should be called Stray Kitty. I've always wanted to be a cat, and now thanks to PlayStation 5, I can fulfill my dreams. The trailer had me intrigued up until the point where they showed a close-up of the cat. I mean, they could have done a better job. It's the PS5. This looks like a robot hiding underneath the skin of a cat. And listen to this. What kind of a meow was that? I can do a better meow. 100 likes if you guys want to hear it. Next up is exclusive gameplay footage from NBA 2K21. Nah, I'm just kidding. Here's the real trailer. I've been playing NBA 2K for over 10 years, but over the last few years it's been going downhill and it hasn't really improved at all. At this point, I don't care about the presentation or graphics at all. I don't care about how much sweat they throw on the players to make it look like the graphics have improved. I just want to be able to enjoy a good basketball game. Apparently they built this game from the ground up, and with the PS5 and a fresh start, I'm gonna give 2K one last chance before I give up on it for good.
The new dangers.
The last game I'm gonna be showing you guys is Horizon Forbidden West. It's a sequel to the first Horizon game, which was one of the best looking games on the PS4. The Horizon world, the story, and its gameplay is so unique, which is why I think this will be one of the best games for the PS5.
Cross. This mission is mine alone. If I falter, if I fail, there won't be anyone left. But whatever comes, I will be ready.
That's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and remember to subscribe for more videos.
Hey.